Okay, good morning, class. Without wasting our time, I will just go to the theory. I will explain the introduction before we go into the practical very quickly. So let me share my screen with you. Please take notes of this. So this is the class rule which you must follow. I've sent this one to the group, so I believe you must have digested it for now, by now. And don't forget, you are welcome here. So very quickly, without wasting our time, what is bank reconciliation statement? Bank reconciliation statement is a process of accounting for differences between the balance as stated on the bank statement and the balance of cash according to the depositor's records or depositor's account. What we're saying here is that the balance you have in the bank statement, does it agree with what a company is keeping, the accountant in the company is keeping on his own cash book? If there is difference between the two figure balance, that's why there's need for reconciliation. Reconciliation means agreeing the two figures to be the same thing. And if we go to the next one, the bank reconciliation statement explains the difference between the balance in the company's record and the balance in the bank's records. When completed, the reconciliation should show the correct cash balance. That is, we reconcile bank statement to cash book. Why? Because we believe that the companies must keep record of their own inflow and outflow. So they know more better of their inflow and outflow than the bank. So that's why we reconcile bank statement to cash book. And what are the things that can cause the differences? The first one is items in transit. That is, check you have issued to someone and bank has not yet seen it. They have not recognized it. And you as an accountant, you've posted it already into your cash book. So it's going to cause a difference. Also, errors. Maybe there's errors from the accountant or errors from the bank. So that also could cause the difference. Then service charge. Maybe there's a service charge because as a company or as an accountant, they may not capture the old charges for every transaction. So this also may cause the difference in the reconciliation. So this is the format which we are still going to do the practical later very soon. Ending balance, ending bank balance. Add all deposits in a transit, that is not in bank. Less or outstanding check not in the bank. Then from there, ending balance, you have the ending bank balance. Then adjusted cash book as well. You're going to do the adjustment cash book, whereby you are going to have all lodgements not in cash, and then withdrawal not in cash book. And from there, you have what we have an adjusted cash book. Well, by the time you are through, your balance in adjusted cash book should be the same thing with your ending bank balance in the bank statement. So that's just a little introduction I wanted to know without wasting much of our time. So let's go to the practical right away. So I'm going to stop sharing this and I'm going to share this. So I'm sharing this now. So I'm sharing this now. Now looking at this is our bank statement. This is the bank statement. This is the first bank account and house of accountant account name, this account number. This is the opening balance. and this is the closing balance. This is the transaction within the period. This is bank statement, credit, and this is debit balance. And this is the balance that is reading on our bank account. So very quickly, without wasting our time, listen to this. Credits in bank statements will be debits in cash book. Take it again. Credits in bank statements will be debits in in cash book. Then credits in cash book, that is this figure, will be what? Will be debits in bank statements. So it is opposites. So what we are going to do now is to check what are the things that cause the differences. But first thing you must know, you see that the opening balance in bank statement is reading 45 million, but opening balance in cash book is reading 24 million. So the two figures does not agree. That is the first problem we have to tackle. So I put this one there intentionally so that when we are solving it or when we meet it in their different offices, we'll be able to know what to do about it. So what we're supposed to do, we must first reconcile the opening balance, check the audited accounts, see the correct figure. If there's any journal they have passed that make the balance in cash book to be different from opening balance in a bank statement. And from there, make sure you adjust the first two. If the two is adjusted, so from there you will know what to do about it. So that's the first thing you must do. So what do we do? Make sure you check the opening and the closing balance together and reconcile the two. And from there, you know what to do about that. If the two are now correct, let's pick one after the other. This in a cash book, which is 0.56. Do we have it in bank statements? So don't forget, it's going to be, because this one is in credit here, so it's going to be debit in bank statements. So we have this, so you start ticking it one after the other, what you can see in cash book and what you can see in bank statement. I can see this, I can see this as well. I can see this, I can see this as well. So every figure you can see in cash book, you tick it against what you can see in bank statement. And from there, you will be able to see the differences at the end. So that's we stop at 65,520. So let's see if we have 65,520 here. 65,520. This is it here. So I marked, and then here I will also mark here. I have to be fast now. So 255. 255, can we see it here? 255. 255.
I thought I removed it.
So 246. 246 is here. It means accountant has posted it into his. So 246 is here. 256. So 256 is here. So it means it has been posted. So I will also come here and also tick. 270. 270 is here. So it means we have posted it. And also mark it from here. 60, 88. Is 88 here? 88.
Ọmọ bẹ́ẹ̀ fún mi wàrà.
8.
Nígbà tó kó bá mi páàkì ọdún náà fún mi.
Okay, it's here. So I tick, and I come to cash book as well and tick. Then what's the next? 90,000. Is 90,000 here? Good. I tick, and also come here. I also tick. Then 103. Bank statement. Fine, it's here. So I tick. I also come to cash book. I also tick it. 650. Is 650 here? 650. Fine, so I tick it. Also come here, I ticked. 997. 997. Do I have it in bank statement? I have it, so I tick it as well. Then in cash book, I also tick it. 1014. 1014. I have it here, so I tick. Then in cash book, I also tick it. Then 88. Do I have 88? Yes, I have one still remaining here. So 88,000, I tick. Come to cash book. I also tick it from here. Then what's the next figure I want to tick? That's 168. 16855. 16855. 16855. Yes, this. So I come to cash book. I also tick. Then I come back to cash book. What's the next one? 190. So we are picking 190 is here. So I come to this place, 190, I also pick. Then 200 is the next one. 200 is here. I ticked. Then here, my 200, I also ticked. Then the next one in cash book is 28110. 28110. I'm looking for 28110. Yes, I have it here. So I ticked. Then in cash book as well, I also ticked. Then 390. 390 is here, so I ticked it. Then I also come to cash book, also tick. 544. I have it here, 544650. So I come to cash book and I also tick it. Then next one to pick is 1041. 1041. This one. So I ticked. I come to cash book. I also ticked 2 million. I come to 2 million here in bank statement. Then in cash book, I picked it as well and ticked. Then the next one to pick is a 304. 304. Do I have 304? Fine, I have. Then in cash book, I also ticked it. So the next one is 432. 432. I have it here. So I ticked. Here I also tick it. So 488. Do I have it in bank statements? Fine, I have it. 488 is here. So I come to cash book and also tick. Okay, 2700. Yeah. And I also come to cash book. I also tick it. 101. I come to 101 and also tick. I come to this place. I tick it. Now 11,000. Let's see, maybe you can see 11,000 unmarked in our bank statement. There's no 11,000 here. There's no 11,000 here. So we leave this one apart. 66,500. Company recognizes, but bank does not recognize that. Let's see. 66,500. Let's see if you can see 66,500 not yet painted in blue color. No, it's not there. We have 35 3550. Do we have anything like that? 3550. No, it's not here. Okay, so let's go to the next one. 8327. 8327.
Really, so when I get home, I work on it and I call you, sir.
And we also come to cash book.
Thank you, sir.
53750. 53750 is here. So we also tick. Then come to cash book and then ticket. 7.
So you are placed the other now.
7.5. 7.5 is here, so I tick. And also come to here, I also tick. Then 0 point this, and this should be there. Let's check. 7.5. So we come and see these two here.
We're going to get
Okay.
this thing.
We're almost there. 107 is here.
When you send to me, why?
So we also pick it here. We have to be very careful when doing the what you have done for 2 hours will not start again looking for the figure. So you must make sure you are ticking or coloring as we are doing is 57 and also 57. Then 90. Do we have 90, 90, and 90? So 1.3, 1.3. Okay, we are yet to pick. So 1.3, color it. Then I color this 1.3 as well. 2 million. Do we have 2 million? We have 2 million and then 258. So I come here. Then 7,500. I have 7,500. I have these two figures there. So I pick them at the same time and also clear these two. Now we are through with our payment side in cash book and also payment side in bank statement. So let's look at the other part now. Let's look at the other part. So we are looking at the lodgement side now. So debit in cash book will be credit in bank statement. So we want to reconcile together. 384. Let's see if we can see 384 in bank statement. Don't forget now we are here. We are working with this figure now. So 38. Can we see anything 38 from here? 38. No, so it's not there. We leave it open like that. 16,000. Can we see anything of 16,000 here? Let's see. 16,000. No, it's not there. So bank does not recognize that. So 15 and 10 million. Let's see if you can pick the two together. 15, 10 million. Let's go to bank statement. 15. Okay, let's pick this 10 million first so that I will not make mistake. Let's use another color. So we come to this place and we pick this. Then 15,015. So we have 15,000 there. And we also have this 15 there. So I come to this place to pick 15,000, or let's pick these two and 15. So the next one in cash book here is 15. I mean 15 and 15 again. So let's pick the two, 15 and 15. So let's come here and pick 15, and then we're looking for 15. Let's pick this 15. Okay. So the next one is 35. Let's see 35. I color it. Then I come to this place 3500. 3500 is here. So I also picked it. Then I have 1339. I come to cash bank statement. 1339 is here. Then after that, 55,000. 55,000. I have it here. Then 450. Can I see it here? I can have it here. Well, 450, so it means the accountant also recognizes it. Then 400. Do I have 400 in bank statement? I've not marked this 450. So I'm marking it. So I'm looking for 400 now. I think there's 400 up there. Fine. So I pick the 400. Okay. I have 20,000. 20,000. Do I have 20,000 here? 20,000 unpicked. Okay, fine. So it means every figure on bank statement was captured by the accountant, but there are some figure in the withdrawal side that was not captured. This one was not captured. This figure was not captured. And that's all. But in the cash book, this was not captured in the bank, and this was not captured also in the bank. So what are we going to do now? The next thing to do is I'm coming, just a minute. So what we have to do now is to do our reconciliation. So I'm sharing the link. I want to share the
Okay.
screen now.
Yeah, thank you.
What next to do after we have been able to see what we have seen and the one we didn't see. So this is the format we are going to use now. This is the bank reconciliation statement. So this is as at date we are doing the reconciliation. So we are going to, the first thing to do is to make sure that your ledger, what you have there, actually correct. So what are we going to do? Let's check our closing balance in ledger first. What do we have as a balance in ledger? The opening balance in ledger is the beginning balance in ledger is what? What do we have as a closing balance in ledger? I want to okay. Our closing balance in ledger will be, this is the opening figure in ledger. This is the opening figure in ledger. Then what is the total cash received? Cash received means all the debit balance. So we take from here and come to cash. The total debit balance is this figure. The total debit balance is this figure. Then what is the cash disbursed? That's the credit side. So what is the credit side? That is the payment side. This is the total payment side of cash. Now let's see something. Let's check if this figure was not part of the opening. It's not part. And this figure, let's see if it's not part of the opening. Okay, it's not part. Fine, we are good. So here they said less. So we are going to less it. So this one is going to be in negative. So we put it in negative. So now we are having, in our ledger, we are having 291 as our closing balance in ledger. We are having 291 as closing in ledger. But what does the bank statement saying? Bank statement is saying no, you don't have 291, you have 18 million. So what is the difference? So that's what we want to look for now. So we come back here. They said we should put our balance in bank, ending balance in bank. So what is our ending balance in bank? We come here, to bank statement, our ending balance in bank is 1827. You pick it. Then deposit in transit, not in bank. What are the deposits in transit, not in bank? So we come to cash book. That is, this is what bank is saying, but we said we have more than this. I want to add it to what we have there. So what do? We had all the debits in cash book that is not in bank. So what are the debits in cash book not in bank? So we have this. We have this. And that's all we have. So that's all we have. Then they said, so after adding that, they said less outstanding check not in bank. Payment that has gone out of our cash book that is not reflecting in bank. They said we should less it. So what we do, we come to cash book here, and then we had all the figure that is not in the bank statement. So we have this plus this plus this, and that's all. But this one should be in negative, so we put it in negative. Okay, fine. And this is what should be our
Which side they go?
balance.
Which side they go?
Now, we want to do the adjustment in cash book now for us to see what really happened, because the two figures must be reading the same thing. This one is reading 291, while this one is reading 18 million. So something is wrong. So what do? We now now. Lodgement in cash book. No, lodgement not in cash book. What are the lodgements not in cash book? We had it back to it. So let's come back to bank statement and let's see all our lodgement side, that is the credit side, the one that is not in cash book. So what do we have? The one that is not in cash book. There's no figure that is not in cash book here.
Hello?
There's none that is not in cash book here. Okay, fine. See, there's none. Then so let's come to other one. Withdrawal not in cash book. What are the withdrawal not in cash book? So we have this figure here. Withdrawal not in cash book. We have this figure. So we come from here. So we have 1. We have 2. I think that's all. Just these two figures. Just these two figures. And by the time we add it together, it's giving us this figure. So let's check. So this is the ending balance in bank statement. This is the one not in bank, deposit in transit not in bank, which is this. And also this is 18. This is 18577. So we are looking at this now. Let's check again and let's see what is not. Let's see what is not part of it yet. The one we have not picked. So we have actually picked this opening balance. So opening balance was wrong. So let's see what is the difference between the opening balance. Opening balance was reading 45. So 45, what is the difference between opening this 45 and then what we have in opening the difference? The difference is giving us 21. So the two opening balance have to be corrected first. Now, I put this figure there intentionally so that we know what to do about it. So when you have difference between the opening in bank balance and a cash book, the first thing you must do is to first check your last year audited accounts. Make sure what you have in the book of accounts, in the financial statement, is what you have in your book. And see if there's any adjustments when they were doing the audit, when they were trying to pass journal, maybe there was a journal passed that make the figure to be different. So the first thing you must do is to make sure you correct that opening balance. So if the opening balance was wrong, so it means something is wrong. You must first correct the opening balance, make sure the opening balance is correct, is accurate, or agree to bank statement. If there's any adjustment, post those adjustments first and make sure everything is all right. So what I'm going to do now, I will assume that bank statement is more correct because auditor must have done adjustment and then reconcile with bank statement. So I'm going to pick, because the opening balance must be the same thing first. So I'm going to pick the opening balance of bank statement, assuming that the balance on bank statement is the correct one. So I pick this figure. Adding these two together, then take away this. I'm having 24,000. I'm having 24,000 as general, as the closing general ledger. But in my bank account, I'm having 18 million. So what is the difference between the two? Let's check. What is the difference between these two? So the difference between this bank now, this is bank, and this is my ending balance in ledger. So what am I having? I'm having 590. 590. This one should be in negative because they said you should remove it. Okay. Now we are close by. Now we're having 18,557. And here we're having 18,960. So let's find the difference between the two. What is the difference? So we say this figure, ending balance in bank after adjustments, then ending balance in cash book after the adjustment. We're having 403, like I'm familiar with that figure, 400. So does it mean this figure is in the account? Let's check. Maybe we didn't pick, maybe there's a mistake here. Maybe that figure was there. Let's see. What does it reduce it to? Doubles it. Okay. So it means maybe there's another one there that we didn't see, and we think it that we have seen it. So looking at this figure now, you see that we are close now, 18,960 to 18,557. So we are trying to reconcile to see the differences. So now, by the time we check our bank statement, we are going to see this figure hanging somewhere. And from there, we'll be able to post what this figure is supposed to go to. So by the time you look at this figure now, what we have added there together is two figures. Let's check the two figures we have added together here. Is this figure and also this figure. Then we'll go to our cash book and post it where it's supposed to go. This is credit, this is debit here. So it means this payment has been out of the bank statement. So we have to post it in our bank statement. So what we just have to do is to is the 400 all about? Come back to your cash book and see what the 400 is all about. Let's see. We have two figures, that's 5. So this should be the figure 400. So look for it. What does it mean? If it is text that has been given out, and if it is a lodgement that has been received from your side, but it has not gotten to the bank, you know what to do to this. Recognize it here and put this one on reconciled figure. And once you check, maybe this figure happened at the end of the month, maybe like 29, and bank has not recognized it in their. All you have to do, you just put it when it comes in or drop into the bank statement, you know what to do about it. So I think this is where I'm going to stop now because of our time. I think we have done justice to it. If you have any questions, you can please just ask. You can ask if you have any questions. If you have any questions, please just ask. I will share the statement with you. I will share this with you so far. Then this bank statement, I'm going to share everything with you. So if you have any question now, okay. So I'm waiting in just a few minutes. Let's see if there's any question you have or you want to ask, so that we can call it a day. Okay, since there's no question,
It's a very serious person.
please, sir, can we get the recorded? Yes, the video will be available. The video will be available. So immediately after the class, I will make sure I save the video. Please, how can we get the recorded video, please? Okay, I will send it to you, or I will upload it on the YouTube. So I will send the link to you to watch it again and again for better understanding.
Well done, sir.
Okay.
Hello, sir. Can you hear me?
So there's no other question. There's no other question. Okay, so thank you very much for attending the training. Don't forget, if you have any question, the platform is still open for us. So you can actually ask your question there and we will answer you. So let's try to stop